Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope all are good. Today, let me start SST chapter number 14 Im- Important Instruments. So, in this chapter, you will learn about important instruments. Important instruments, there's is clinical thermometer, stethoscope, microscope, etc. जो हमारी लाइफ में जो वन रूटीन में काम आते हैं. In older times, people think that diseases are caused by evil spirits. है ना? प्राचीन समय में लोग सोचते थे कि कुछ बुरी चीज़ों के, बुरी ताकतों के द्वारा ये बीमारियाँ आती हैं. दे वर्शिप गॉड्स एंड गॉडेसेस टू क्योर देम. तो वो देवी देवताओं की पूजा करते थे इन चीज़ों से बचने के लिए. ओके, बट नाउ वी नो द कैजुअस causes behind the spread of diseases. We can now control them. We have discovered many secrets about healthcare. है ना? So the causes of various diseases are now known to us. We know live longer and lead healthier lives. So let us understand the developments in medical fields. Some important instruments, clinical thermometer. In older time, the degree of fever was measured by feeling the body. है ना? इस तरह से टच करके forehead और palm यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे और counting the pulses rate. But for that, one had to be pretty expert, and even then, it did not give the exact level of temperature. So today, it is a child's play. Anyone can find the exact measurement of fever with a clinical thermometer. Okay. थर्मोमीटर से बुखार नाप लेते हैं. डॉक्टर्स थर्मोमीटर वाज इन्वेंटेड बाय गैब्रियल डैनियल फ़ारेनहाइट, a German physicist in 1740s. Its body is made of glass. So there is a scale marked on it to indicate temperatures from 95 degree Celsius. The normal temperature of a human body is 98.4 degree. So at one end of the thermometer, there is a small bulb of every fine glass. It contains mercury, the liquid metal which expands on getting the slightest of heat. This one. Okay. For measuring fever, the thermometer is placed in the patient's mouth, below the tongue, or in the armpit. ठीक है? The body heat expand the mercury which rises along the and indicates the exit temperature. It is very helpful for doctors in deciding the kind of treatment a patient needs. Stethoscope. This instrument is used to find out the condition of lungs and heart. It was invented by Lennox. It has an interesting story behind it. Once, Raleigh noticed two children were sitting at the end of a long hollow log of wood. One was whispering through it and other was listening. है ना? एक उधर से वो कर रहा था और दूसरा सुन रहा था. He could not understood their game. He inquired from them. So the children told him that even the faintest sound can be easily heard through this log. So he thought about it. He rolled a paper to make a hollow tube and placed it on the chest of a patient. He could hear the heartbeat and the sound produced by air in the lungs. So this observation and practice finally lead to the invention of the stethoscope. Now it is used by every doctor throughout the world. Microscope. The invention of the microscope also has an interesting story behind it. About 400 years ago, the owner of a spectacle shop happened to keep two lenses, one behind the other. So when he looked through the lenses, he saw a fly in giant size. एक मक्खी को उसने बड़े साइज में देखा. Okay, the idea helped him to prepare a toy called flea glass. It became popular in Europe. Galileo, an Italian scientist, also learned about it. He also made this instrument, but name it microscope. Okay, so things looked very big through the microscope. Now very powerful microscope have been developed. Currently, microscopes are widely used by the doctors for examining urine, stool, blood, sputum, etc. So the result of examination help them to treat the patient in a proper way. So many types of instruments have been invented and developed in different countries of the world. Some of them are X-ray machines, ultrasound machines, and CT scanners. Laser beams are now used in surgery. X-ray machines were discovered by the Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen in 1896. We use X-ray to locate fractures in the body. Echocardiography, ECG, and echoelectrography, and EEG, are used to monitor the function of heart and brain, respectively. The discovery of new instruments and medicines help man against illness. So, the discovery of quinine had to eradicate malaria. Okay, eucalyptus control the spread of influenza. The discovery of antibiotics like penicillin controlled many bacterial diseases like tuberculosis. It was discovered by Sir Alexander Fleming in an ancient times. Thousands of people used to die because of these deadly diseases. Next one is surgery. Surgery means repair, removal, or replacement of the damaged part of or organ of the body. In India, surgery was practiced long ago. There are books describing the kinds of surgical instruments and techniques employed in those days. Today, surgeries could save. A wide range of latest instruments and machines are now there to assist in a surgical operation. Damaged body organs can now be repaired or removed. For example, kidney or a lung. So the patient lives long after the operation. Doctors can now explore even the most complicated organs like heart or brain to cure certain incurable diseases. In case a repair is not possible, there can be a transplant, i.e., removing the affected organ and replacing it with a new one. So, the new organ, like kidney or heart, has to be donated by some other person. Prevention of diseases through vaccination. Through vaccination, the body develops a defense system which makes it immune from diseases. Smallpox was a dreadful disease in the 18th century. Many people died of it, and those who survived had scars on their faces. So, this disease caught the attention of Dr. Edward Jenner. One day, a milkmaid told him that she could not have smallpox as she already had cowpox. So, he decided to test this. He inoculated an 8-year boy, James Fitz, with cowpox from milkmaid. So, the boy suffered from cowpox and soon recovered. 15 days later, Dr. Jenner inoculated Phipps with pus from the sore of a smallpox patient. So he watched and observed the secretion in Phipps. The boy did not suffer from smallpox. Thus, anti-smallpox vaccine was discovered. Prevention of diseases through pasteurization. Many diseases are caused by germs. Louis Pasteur, a French scientist, observed that such germs get killed at high temperature. These germs enter our body through water, air, milk, etc. So germs can be killed by boiling water and milk. Boiled water and milk is good for small babies and sick persons. So the technique of killing germs by heating at high temperature is called pasteurization. Many chemicals like DDT have been developed for killing germs and mosquitoes. Use of chloroform. James Simpson introduced the use of chloroform in medicine. It is used to make a person unconscious. Before an operation, a person is made unconscious so that he does not feel pain. With the discovery of chloroform, surgical pain was reduced, but half of the patient died due to infection of wounds by germs. जब घाव पे जम्स हो जाते हैं तो क्या होता है, पेशेंट मर जाता है. Josper Lisser found that carbolic acid can be used in operation theaters to kill germs. So carbolic acid did not injure anybody's tissues. He also started the practice of sterilization of surgical instruments. During sterilization, instruments are cleaned in boiling water to make them free from germs. Basic health care. All of us must work against the spread of diseases. We should follow these instructions. Keep our surroundings absolutely clean. Eat only clean and nutritious food. Do some exercise regularly. Drink only clean water. Keep the drainage system free from germs. Significance of new medicines. The new developments in medicines and surgery have improved the general health of the people. Now we live longer. the death rate has fallen, but there is no change in the birth rate. This led to increase in population. The total population of our country is now more than 130 crores. So this is more than thrice of what it was at the time of our independence. This has created many problems in our country. We must follow a family planning system to keep the population under control. Okay. So all topics are covered in this chapter. I hope you all are very well understand this. We will meet you the next class. Thank you.